Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next? I'm your late night spooky friend Mike, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. Before I get started, guys, please subscribe if you are new here and you haven't already done that. We're on the road to 151,000 subscribers, and I would love you to join me on this journey. So hit subscribe and join the fam. But what is going on, you guys? And today we're going to be talking about a fellow YouTuber here on the platform, youtube.com. And we're going to be talking about ImJayStation. Now, if you know me and my type of videos, I'm pretty sure you will know or at least heard of JayStation. He's a YouTuber on the platform with 5 million subscribers. He's somebody I've been watching for a while. Not as like a fan, but I've been watching to kind of see what he does, you know, keeping an eye on him, I guess. Well, JayStation's recently had another controversy. I do try to keep quiet about this kind of stuff, but he's been through a lot of stuff where he will do something that just rattles the whole internet. Like, whenever a celebrity dies, he'll do a Ouija board video talking to them, where it's totally fake. Like, all of his videos are fake, and it's plain to see that when you watch them. It doesn't take a freaking genius to see that these videos are fake. All of this could have been avoided, like how JayStation could have been a YouTuber, a successful YouTuber that's not necessarily hated like he is now. And I am going to give Jay the benefit of the doubt in this video. I'm going to give him a little bit of a benefit of a doubt, which not many YouTubers do. He does grind really hard. Like, he's always uploading videos every single day, and of course that's a good thing to have, like motivation like that, to be pumping out videos every single day and just not run out of ideas. The way he does it and the way he goes about it, which is where there's a problem. Now, I know there's a lot of controversy around him right now about this whole he faked his girlfriend's death for views and clout and subscribers, mainly subscribers, to promote their new channel that they have together. Well, they are not together anymore. They split up after this whole thing. He faked her death, which got the police involved. It got her parents involved. It got a lot of people involved. It got the whole internet worried, and it got Jay exactly what he wanted. You know, all these commentary channels who are making videos on him, they're always saying the same thing, like, let's cancel Jay, he's a shitty YouTuber, like, he's a terrible person, he shouldn't be on the platform. But they are they're literally giving him exactly what he wants. Jay even said many times that he wants the clout, he wants the attention, he's going to keep on going and going and going, and these commentary channels are not going to bring him down. And they are feeding him. They're literally feeding him exactly what he wants. I think if people really want to and really have an effect on him, the best thing to do would be to totally not talk about him, stop talking about him completely. But then the boat rocks both ways, you know, like the commentary channels know that they're gonna get views too if they talk about Jay, so that's kind of why they do it. All of this could have been avoided. Jay could have been a pretty successful YouTuber. I mean, he is a successful YouTuber, but it could have been avoided had he just made it clear that his videos are fake, because they're fake. He makes like these 3 a.m. Ouija boards, and there's little tiny things that he could have done to prevent all of this hate, and he could have been a successful YouTuber for kids. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it would have made a big difference if he put a disclaimer at the beginning of his videos saying this is fake, it's just for entertainment, just to make it clear to the kids that are watching, because I'm assuming the majority of his fans are kids. And if he makes it clear to these kids that this is just fake, then it might have made a difference in Jay's career on YouTube, because then people wouldn't be able to be like, oh, he's just fake and everything, it's fake, it's not real. Because if he declares it as fake himself at the very beginning of every video, or at least put it in the description that this is just, it's satire, it's just for entertainment only, it's not real, it's not to be taken seriously, then it wouldn't have been a problem. And I think that because people are always saying the same thing about Jay, they're always like going crazy over him and being like, oh, he's so fake, he faked his girlfriend's death, that's messed up, that's sick in the head, that's demented, he's crazy to do something like that, you've got to be sick to do something like that. Television shows, like, people die in them and stuff like that, you know, the characters. So that's why I'm saying, if Jay just makes it clear that his videos are fake and puts a disclaimer in the videos, that might save him a lot of trouble, and it might get him on the right path. But I can see where people are concerned, because kids are watching that and they're starting to believe it, and kids were crying and stuff when Alexia, his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, died. The kids were like devastated in the comment section, because kids just can't understand. Kids can't figure out what's real and what's not. So they need an adult to tell them, you know? So I feel like it would have been appropriate for Jay to put a disclaimer. It's like acting, it's, in a way. It's like kind of doing a TV show, and somebody dies in the TV show. Doesn't mean they actually died in real life, you know? Whenever you watch a horror movie and people are getting cut up with chainsaws and stuff like that, doesn't mean it really happened. And then people don't go, oh, that actor or the director of that movie, he's sick in the head for doing that. Like, he's getting all of us worried. So I feel like YouTube can be treated with the same kind of way as television. I've never really watched Jay's videos because I think Jay kind of did destroy a whole genre. And what I'm talking about is like the 3 a.m., the Ouija board. Like, nobody trusts that stuff on the internet anymore. And that stuff used to go on. I've done it before. Many YouTubers have done it before. Like, especially ghost channels or paranormal channels. We've done things like this for years, and it was kind of our thing. It never really left the paranormal community. My one is the phone calls. I really think I invented the scary phone calls, because if you look back at some of the phone calls, I remember I called Booth World Industries, and there was like no other YouTubers had done it. I was trying to find other YouTubers to see how it worked out, and when nobody else had done it, I was like, oh, I might as well do it. And that's how it all blew up. And then this whole phone call thing, and then Derv and JayStation and that one, what is it, something Productions, there's that other channel, A&E Productions or something like that, or EA Productions. All of these channels just popped up out of nowhere and started calling Barbie at 3 a.m., calling the Boss Baby at 3 a.m., calling Santa Claus, calling the Tooth Fairy, calling the Devil, calling Jesus, they called every frigging fictional character, calling the Teletubbies, like calling everything to get these millions and millions of views. And it destroyed the phone call series. That's kind of why I stopped, because I saw how it was changing and it was becoming this clickbait thing. And the same with the Ouija board and stuff like that. Like, they've destroyed it. And every single video that you search 3 a.m. videos, it used to be YouTubers that were doing like 3 a.m. challenges, you know, like Bloody Mary and stuff like that. And now it's been completely taken over with these fake videos from like JayStation and Derv and all these other people that just blew it up. And even Lance Stewart got involved and started doing it. I think everybody just jumps on a trend and literally rides it until it dies and it's completely dead, and it ruins it for the actual community that they stole it from. So that's kind of what I didn't really like about Jay. And I know there's been other problems with him, you know, with girls and stuff like that, but we're mostly talking about YouTube here. I don't know anything about his relationships or his love life. I know that's a whole nother thing with him apparently like abusing Alexia with a weapon. Like, she pressed charges on him for like assault with a weapon or something like that, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're just talking about YouTube at the moment. Jay's personal life is a totally separate topic. I feel like a lot of people jump on the bandwagon of hating him. Like, I feel like Jay is a good YouTuber because his videos can be entertaining for a kid. I could see myself watching that stuff if I was like, you know, 8 years old or something. I feel like it would be suspenseful. The music, the action and stuff, and the things that he does, I feel like it'd be fun as a kid. But like, as you're a grown-up and you're watching those type of videos, it's just kind of cringy in a way because you know it's so fake. But like, for a kid, it would have been pretty scary. And so I feel like that's all Jay had to do, is just put a disclaimer, say that he's just, you know, it's just fake, and it's for entertainment only. It's not to be taken seriously. If you just put that in your videos, that would have saved you a lot of trouble. And I know Loey Lane did post a video about JayStation, I think a day ago. And in that video, she talked about like how it's the parents' responsibility to monitor what their kids are watching. And I've always believed that, especially since the FTC's now enforced this COPA thing on us. It's just making our lives, it's making everyone else's lives more difficult. Like, we have to babysit your children now because parents just don't monitor their kids anymore. And I disagree with what Loey said in that video about, well, parents can't always watch what their kids are doing. I agree to an extent, because of course, like, I do remember exactly what she said. I remember being in school and the school blocked all of the naughty websites, but we always found a way around it and to get on these sites. But I also think like parents are just lazy these days. Of course, not all parents, but the small percentage of the ones that do not care about what their kids are doing, they're the ones that are letting society down, and their kids are just going on stuff and whatever. I disagree with what Loey said, because I think parents, it's your responsibility to watch what your kids are watching. If you're offended that your kids are watching JayStation's videos, then that's on the parents to stop that. Like Loey Lane said, you can't always monitor what your kids are watching, but you could sure as hell take their device away from them. You're the one that bought the device for the kid, whether that be a phone or an iPad or a laptop or whatever. If you're not happy with your kid finding things on the internet, then you shouldn't give them the device, or at least like take it off them of a night and before they go to bed and look through it. I know it sucks, and I know it's like, you know, you're kind of controlling your kid's life, but that's what as parents is supposed to do. You're a parent, not a friend to the kid. You're supposed to protect your kid from seeing that kind of stuff if you don't think it's suitable for kids. But like I said anyway, about Jay, I just think that all of this could have been avoided, and he could have potentially been just known as a child's horror YouTuber, and it wouldn't have been an issue to do this kind of stuff if he just let it be known that it's fake. But he doesn't fade that line, which is also what Loey said, which is one thing that I agree with, is that there's a fine line between what's real and what's fake, that kids can't figure out that line. And he does tend to blur that line to the point where you can't tell. I mean, even some of the adult commentators couldn't tell if he was genuine or not when Alexia died in that video. I mean, I could pretty much see that it was fake. Like, there was no tears, he wasn't crying, he was trying not to laugh the whole time. Like, if you look at that and you genuinely couldn't tell that was fake, then you're really gullible, and that's on you, because he does in all of his videos. I don't know whether he is just a terrible actor, or if he does that purposely, makes himself look fake. But I feel like Jay, if you see this, all you have to do is just put a disclaimer, and it'll stop a lot of people. And then they can't call you out and be like, you're fake, because you're basically declaring that the video is fake. And that could stop a lot of problems, and it could help a lot of the kids too, because I do think like kids need to be protected to an extent, but I don't think it's entirely on the YouTubers to do that. That's a whole nother story though. I think it's more on the parents. Like, parents just need to take away kids' devices. Just don't let them have it all the time. Like, that's not how you be a good parent. Give them space, of course, and let them do what they want, but always have like child lock on their computers or their phones, whatever. Have things blocked and look through their history and stuff like that when they're done with it, and you take it away from them before bed, because that's probably when they're looking at that kind of stuff the most, is when they're laying in bed. Probably you think they're going to sleep because they have school the next day, when in fact they're sitting under the cover watching JayStation. I mean, I think the Alexia thing wasn't even that big of a deal if he had just said it was fake from the start, instead of really getting people worried and stuff. I think the one thing that he really does need to stop is milking things where, like, you know, if somebody's dead, like a celebrity's just died, and then he goes and does a Ouija board video on it or something like that, or a spirit box or those kind of things. But I've been watching a lot of the commentaries on JayStation recently, and it doesn't seem like any of them bring this up. They all just want to like hate on him, and I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt with his YouTube channel. His videos aren't terrible. Like I said, I could see myself watching it if I was a kid, but I just think the easy solution is just declare that they're fake. Just put a little disclaimer at the beginning, and that would solve the problem. I really believe that. And then, like I said, people wouldn't be jumping on this hating JayStation bandwagon. But as for the girlfriends and all that stuff and the abuse and whatever, that's a whole different thing. Like, I can't say anything on that. I don't know what's going on, but I do think Jay and those type of people who do these like clickbait videos, I think they've destroyed YouTube to the point where nobody trusts us anymore, like us paranormal community and scary videos and stuff like that. Like, nobody trusts us because of these people. Now, I can't make a video where nothing happens in the video. Like, if I did the Ouija board and nothing happened, then I couldn't post it, because people would be like, oh, this sucks. Jay's video, something always happens. Because I've had those comments before where I've done a spirit box or I've done something else, and people are like, oh, this is boring, nothing happens. And I'm showing you what exactly happens. Or like when I call Booth World Industries, I don't do anything that's like gonna be crazy. They came to my house at 3 a.m. Oh my god. I don't do any of that. I show you guys exactly what really happens. But then you get people saying, oh, this sucks because JayStation's videos, this happened and this happened. Yours is boring because nothing happens. But nothing happens because mine's fake. But these little kids believe that Jay's videos are real, and so they're like shitting on our videos because nothing happens, and praising Jay's videos like, oh, you're so brave because that demon came to your house at 3 a.m. when in reality that didn't happen. So it does kind of piss me off in that sense. I don't know what else to say really. I just feel like this is such a small problem that's blown way out of proportion, and the whole milking thing for subs and stuff, like, faking a death. That was a little extreme just for subs. I feel like you could have just told your fans, you know, you have like a 5 million subscriber channel. You could have just said, guys, go and follow my other channel, the Dream Team. I'm pretty sure you could have got a lot more subscribers over there that way without having to fake anyone's death, because these are touchy subjects, and I don't think, you know, you don't want to do that unless you literally declare that it's fake. But that's enough of that, guys. I'm just rambling at this point. I've pretty much said all I want to say. But yeah, let me know your opinions on JayStation in the comment section. Do you think that it would make a difference for him if he just declared that his videos were fake? Let me know in the comment section. And if you agree with me, hit the like button down below. Let's see if we can go for 1 billion likes on this video. I would really appreciate that. But thank you all so much for watching, guys. I love you all, and remember, the most important thing, chase your dreams, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoy my videos and you would like to support me and my channel more, you can go over to my Patreon. Link is in the description. I would really appreciate any help you guys have to offer, and you can become a patron of mine over there. As you can see, we have different tiers and different rewards, so if you guys want to go check it out, I would really appreciate that. Every little helps. Thank you so much. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss any future uploads. And also, guys, go follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat, so go follow me on all of those. And remember, the most important thing, I love you guys, and chase your dreams.